Well, first, I think where most teams struggle with communication is that everybody's busy and they're trying to get their jobs done. And when another team member approaches them in a way that doesn't work for them, they might be negative or too aggressive or too critical or talk too much or not say enough, we tend to not listen, avoid, and work around those people, and it really breaks down communication. So one of the biggest tools we use is DISC, because what we do with DISC is it really helps people understand the benefit that someone brings. Instead of looking at the 10% of someone that might be a little frustrating to you, we don't want you to miss the 90% of what's great about people. So when we have people go through our DISC sessions, first they understand themselves, their strengths, how they can leverage that and help the team with it. Then they understand some of their limitations or development opportunities and get an awareness of where they might annoy other people in communication. Then they start to look at other people in a different light. They actually minimize the thing that's annoying them because they see what's great about them. Great example is I used to do a lot of project management. And I was doing project management, and most of the people on my team were like, woohoo, we're doing Project Lisa, except one guy, Scott. Scott would be in the corner, kind of just rolling his eyes, be always negative, and I was kind of like, whoosh, not to his face because I wanted him to like me, but in my head. And what I did was he would say things that seemed so negative and critical, and they made me feel like I wasn't doing a good job. And it really bothered me. But then one day I realized everything Scott said was true and accurate. I just didn't have lenses to see them. So I went to Scott and I said, Scott, I wonder if you could do me a favor. And he said, what? He didn't really trust me. And I said, if I give you the project plan, will you shoot holes in it and tell me everything that's wrong with it? He goes, oh, I'd be happy to do that. And when we rolled the project out, it rolled out flawlessly because I was looking at what he brought and not what he didn't. And he said to me, hey, I'll make a deal with you. And I go, what's the deal? He goes, I'll do this for you every time if you promise me one thing. And I said, what's that? He goes, that I never have to do that cheerleader thing you do with the team to get them excited about things. And I said, a deal. So that's one of the things we see with struggles on a team is we won't want to push people away. We want to pull people in. And that's where communication is strengthened, and that's where the team does so much better.